Hello students, hope you all are doing well. I welcome you to your next online science class. Today we will start with the third chapter, Safety First. Let's begin. Newspaper carry news of accident almost every day. Accident cause harm to life and property. They cause pain and suffering. Accident can be avoided if we follow safety rules at home, at school, on the playground and on the road. So this is like while playing, if you jump from a higher place or throw some balls or a brick or a stone to each other, which we say you in the school not to do. If you do so, one may can get hurt, and that is the accident. Or if you are jumping on your decks, you may fall down, and that is an accident which will give you lot of pain and suffering. Or when someone is driving very badly without an helmet, he or she may fall down from his scooter or the bike or the scooty and may hurt herself. So everyone should follow the safety rules to prevent all this accident. Injuries at home are mostly caused by slipping on the floors, burn, electric shocks and chemical poisoning. Make your home a safe place. Being aware and alert will go a long way in keeping you safe. So when you are at home, you should be safe and you should not mess up with different things or walk properly. You should not jump here and there or touch the electric wires or the switches with your wet hand. All this we will read further. So you should follow some rules, safety rules, to protect yourself from any kind of accident or injuries. So let's begin with safety at home. Sleeping on the floor. A person can slip and fall on a wet floor, trip over scattered toys or stumble down the stairs. To avoid such accident, what we have to do means to slip over a floor or over the scattered toys or stumble down the stairs. How to avoid from such kind of accident? Keep the floor at the home clean and dry. Take care that the bathroom and the kitchen floors are not slippery. Do not leave your toys and other things lying on the floor. Use a step ladder or a stool to reach something placed high. So what you have to do? You have to keep the floors clean and dry, and even your bathroom and kitchen floors, that it may not be slippery. If water is also there, you have to check the floor regularly, clean it so that it is not slippery. And you should not leave your toys or anything on the floors here and there. And you should use a ladder or something to bring down the thing which are in higher place. Let's move on to burns. Burns due to a fire in the kitchen can cause serious injury or even death. To avoid such accident, one must not wear synthetic clothes in kitchen. Such clothes catch fire easily. Gas stoves, when not in use, must be turned off. They must be checked regularly to avoid leakage. So one should not wear the synthetic clothes in the kitchen, because that is very much that a fire is easy to catch on those clothes. And whenever the gas work is finished, gas stove should be turned off and it should be checked regularly so that the gas is leaking or not. Now for electric shocks. Electrical appliances make our work easy. They should be handled carefully. Do not touch electrical fittings with wet hand. You may get an electric shock, as I was telling you. So you should not touch any switch or switchboard with your wet hand. Do not go too close to a table fan or a heaters if they are on. So if you go near a table fan too close, your hairs may be attracted by the fan blades and you may get hurt. Or if on a heater, if you go too closer, you can burn your skin. If someone gets an electric shock, one seeks a spark. The main switch must turn off immediately. If someone gets a electric shock, then one must switch off the main electric point immediately. Now next, by poisoning. Accidental consumption of chemicals and medicines can cause poisoning. Poisonous chemicals should be properly labeled and keep away from eatables. Eatables means whatever can be eaten. Do not take a medicine without asking an adult, or you can say a doctor also. You should not take any medicine without anyone's adult person's knowledge or a doctor's advice. That may be harmful for you. Now let's learn safety at home. In school, accident can happen when children run and push each other. To avoid such accident, do not rush up or down the stairs. You may fall and hurt yourself and others. This we say you again and again in school. So you should walk properly while you are going up and down the stairs. Do not climb or on decks and chair or throw things around. We say you this hundreds of times. So follow this. Do not climb on decks or chair and throw things around. Now safety on the playground and in the swimming pool. Follow the rules of the games while playing. Wait for your turn at ride. Do not rush with each other. So fighting with each other, pushing each other on the playground, you should not do that. You should everyone should play properly, and everyone should wait, should have patience for your turn to come. Use a swimming tube for swimming if you are not an expert swimmer. Always swim in the presence of an adult. You should not go for swimming anywhere and anytime in swimming pool. If an adult is there, then only you should go. Now next, safety on the road. Follow traffic rules for your own safety and the safety of others. Carelessness on the road can cause accident. To avoid such accident, walk on the footpath. That beside the road, that path is there, that is for footpath. Cross the road along at the zebra crossing. Look to your right and then to your left and then to your right again. Cross the road when the traffic stops. Before crossing the road, you should look right and left again and then cross the road. Do not rush. Start out in time. You should not run very fast. Anyway, you have to go, and so rushing down can be dangerous for you. It can cause any type of accident. Now let's start with first aid. First aid is the medical help given to an injured or sick person before proper medical aid arrives. Means before going to an hospital or something, if you get less hurt at home, what you can get, or the teachers which are they are giving you, those are the first aid. Immediate first aid can save a person's life or prevent permanent injury. You must learn to give first aid. While giving first aid, be calm and make the injured or the sick person comfortable. Make him lie down. Do not panic after an accident. So you should be very calm. What happened? You should not do this. You should make the person also calm and yourself also calm down. Do not panic after an accident. Common emergencies that need first aid are minor cuts, fainting, insect bite, snake bites and burn. So what are the first aid where first aids can be given? If it is a minor cut, or someone has fainted, or any type of insect has bitten you, or snake bites and burns. Now we will read for what we have to do for minor cuts. If someone gets a minor cut, first wash the cut with water. Then apply an antiseptic lotion over it. If there is a bleeding from the cut, try to stop it by trying a bandage on the cut. Dirt and flies should not be allowed to sit on the wound as they may cause infection. Send for a doctor immediately. So first what we have to do, we have to wash that place where you have got the cut and then apply antiseptic lotions like Dettol or Savlon or anything, any brand you can be used. If there is a bleeding, then to stop that bleeding, what we have to do, we have to put a bandage. We should not allow any dirt or flies to sit over it, and after that you can go for a doctor. And if a person faint, what we have to do? If a person faint, make him lie down with his head at the level lower than the body. So the body will be little upper and head will be down, little down. You have to make him or her lie down. This helps the blood to reach the brain faster. Allow fresh air around a person. Loosen his clothes and sprinkle cold water on his forehead. Let the person rest quietly, send for a doctor. So if someone faints, you should not crowd over him or her. Move apart, let the fresh air to come, make him lie down, and then loosen, if he or she is wearing a very tight clothes, loosen it up and then sprinkle some water, cold water, and then they should go for a doctor. If bitten by an insect, what it should be done? Insect bite or sting are painful. If bitten by an insect like a bee or a wasp, apply paste of baking soda and cold cream on the affected part to give relief. As it's very painful, so what we have to do, make a paste of baking soda or a cold cream to apply on it. Put some ice on the affected part. Now for burning. If a burn is minor, wash the burn area with cold running water. Means cold running water, not in a bowl. You keep a cold water and put your hand in that. In a running water, we have to wash it. Put an ice pack on the burn area. Then apply an antiseptic cream on the affected area. It is good to prepare for an emergency to know how to give first aid. Everyone should learn how to give first aid. However, it is better to remember and follow safety rules to avoid accident. Always remember, prevention is better than cure. This is a very important line. You should take prevention before any accident or anything happens, so that you don't have to worry for the cure. So prevention is better than cure. In your next class, we will be doing the question answers for this chapter. Till then, read this chapter thoroughly again. Thank you, students.